Hey guys, this is Ripley's Reef here. Today we're going over ESV's b-ionic seawater system. We're going to be making a 5-gallon batch. Here we are getting ready to measure out 454 grams or 1 pound, and in cups, 1.5 cups. As we get closer to the desired amount, I like to give the container a little shake just to make sure that that product gives even distribution of weight on the scale and we get a proper reading. So here, just adjusting the tiny little bit that we need to take out, and we're good to go. Alright guys, so now we need some magnesium sulfate. We're going to get our recipe card here for 5 gallons. We're going to be using 125 grams or half a cup. There are a lot of steps to the final product, but I love having a consistent reading on every water change that I perform. To the 125 grams that we are required for this batch, give the container a little shake just so that it evens out, and there we are, 125. Alright guys, so now we're adding the magnesium sulfate to our water. Add slowly so that it gives the mixing pump time to dissolve some of the solids. Alright, so now we're going to need a liquid component A. It's requesting that we use 243 grams for a 5-gallon batch. And one thing I really love about having a digital scale is that you're not really guessing what you're putting into your final batch. I like to be as close as possible. I don't want to have any inconsistencies, and so far so good. This Taylor scale from Target has been doing well for me. Okay, so now we have the desired amount of 243 grams. We'll go ahead and get this over into our water. And now for the final ingredient, liquid component B. For a 5-gallon batch, we're going to need 106 grams. It gets a little hard here, but it's definitely easy to do when you have a digital scale. So now for the final step, we'll be needing to adjust our salinity due to the fact that we start with about 70% of the required water for this full 5-gallon batch in our mixing container. So we'll be needing to add a little bit of water just to make the proper adjustments to this batch. Once we've reached the desired salinity, I like to test the alkalinity with our Hannah checker. I use a 10 milliliter syringe, and there's no guessing about how much water you've added to the cuvee. So the first step of the alkalinity test is done, and we will be adding the reagent to the sample. I like to invert the cuvee slowly so that we don't have any bubbles in the final testing product. You want to take your time. I think it's about 13 inverts that you want to perform just to make sure that that reagent is completely blended in with the water sample. Our test resulted in a 9.968. We will be adding some water to bring that down to an 8.5. We really appreciate all you guys sticking around to watch the end of the video. Please, if you have any questions, comment down below. And if you can, hit that subscribe button.